Hello, good afternoon, student, and a warm welcome to yet another video session of your normal virtual class. As you may have known by now, this video is done by your regular teachers and not the one you watch on YouTube or online. Okay, so let's get to business. I know you are getting yourself accustomed to the situation in the country and you are taking very good care of yourself. Keep safe. That is what we want of you. So, last week we spoke about the present perfect, but this week we are doing a review of Unit 5. A review of Unit 5. And Unit 5, you may remember, you've done vocabulary, you've done useful language, word usage, writing, listening, reading. So, in short, and you've done grammar as well. So in short, you may have come across all the areas in the book. So what we are going to discuss now is only going to be a review. We're going to sort of remind ourselves of what we've done in the previous lessons. So may I crave your indulgence to pay attention over the next few minutes as we explain this aspect. We are going to deal with grammar. And by way of examples, we'll come across some of the vocabularies and the useful languages in the unit that you may have come across when you were first dealing with Unit 5. As I told you earlier, this is a review. Okay, so let's start. We are tackling grammar and we are looking at the future tense using will and going to. The future tense using will and going to. There's a slight difference between the two, how to use the two or the usage of the two. But be reminded that both will and going to can be used together or can be used to form the same sentences, can be used in the future tense. We'll get more examples. But let's first get the explanation of these two words that could be used to form future sentence. Let's start with will. We know that too well, don't we? For example, we use will to express future actions decided at a very moment of speaking. Future actions that we talk about the very moment that we are speaking. So example, I will have rice for lunch. I will have rice and fish for lunch, or I will have salad for dinner. So that is a future decision that you predict that very moment. Future decisions, but you take an immediate decision about it. Immediate decision. Okay. You can also use will to talk about, to express predictions based on your experience or your opinion. Okay. Example, my students will pass the exams because they are studying very hard. They are studying very hard. Or Carlos will score high grades in the exams because he is serious with his studies. Okay, so that the second example with will also has to do with predictions based on evidence or opinion. Another example of will, we use will as a future tense to express future facts. Something that would happen in the future by all means or at all costs will happen in the future. Okay. For example, the sun will shine tomorrow. It will rain tomorrow. These are future facts that you can use will to express. Future facts that you can use will to express. Very good. So that is for will. We use will, talk about immediate plans. I would have rice for lunch. We use will, talk about predictions based on opinion or experience. My students are studying very hard, so they will score high grades in the exams or high notes in the exams. Then we use future tense also to talk about future facts, something that would happen in the future by all means. Example, the sun will shine tomorrow. Example, it will rain tomorrow. Example, we will have a very good weather tomorrow.